Alright, so let us look at this topic. We're going to look at the inverse and composite functions. So this is a grade 12 question. It's quite interesting, and it almost each and every single year comes. So let us see how we answer this particular question. This question is coming on the topic inverse and composite functions. So we're given two functions here. We are given the f of x equals to 3x plus 1 and the g of x equals to 4x minus 1. Now you are asked to find number A, the f inverse of x, or the inverse function of x. Okay? So let us see the solutions. So if you see a function, for example, here we have two functions. We have the f function and the g function. There is the f function and the g function. So the function they're asking you to actually find the inverse of, it is actually the f function, as we are going to see here. This is f. If you see this f here, they're talking about the inverse function of this particular function. As you remember, where we have two functions here, there is the f function and the g function. So the inverse we are talking about is for the f function here. That's what you do. That's the first thing that you need to come into your mind. First, identify the function you are dealing with. Very important. Alright, so then, how do you read this one? Well, this can be read as the inverse function of x. The inverse function of x. That's how you read it. If we had the g to the power negative 1, it would have still, it would have been read as the g inverse function of x. You get it? So it just depends on which function you are dealing with there. Sometimes I'll put the h, it can be the h inverse of x, the g inverse of x, the f inverse of x. In this case, this is the f inverse of x, the f function. We're finding the inverse function of f function there. That's basically the idea. Alright, now let's see how we go about this particular question. It's quite very simple. So first, what you do is to identify the question. The function under review is this function here. So write that one. So then you write f of x equals to 3x plus 1. Observe. Once you do this, while there is f of x, we're going to replace with any letter of the choice, but mostly we use the y. Okay? So while there is f of x, we're going to replace and put y. Okay? Once that is done, we move on to the second step. So we're going to say let y be f of x. Take note. This will be the first step. Once this is done, we move on to the second step. The second step, we're going to swap x and y. What does it mean? While there is y, we put x. While there is x, we put y. That's the idea. Swap. Then now we're going to move on to the third step. The third step, we're going to make y be the subject of the formula. Okay? We're going to make y be the subject of the formula. Once we make y be the subject of the formula, then we move on to the fourth and the last step. We're going to now let the inverse function of x, okay, we're basically going to replace, or remember, use this, I'll say, we're going to let the inverse function or let y be replaced. Okay? Be replaced with f inverse of x in simple terms. So we are saying let y be replaced with f inverse of x. Meaning when there is y, we simply put this one in. That will be the answer, basically. Alright. Let's get started now. So we write the function itself. The function is f of x equals to 3x plus 1. So while there is f of x, we put 1. Observe. Once we do this, remember, that's the first thing that we've done. We move on to the second one. We're going to swap x into 1. So while there is y, we put x. While there is x, we put 1. Simple. So while there is x, we put, while there is y, we're going to put x. And while there is x, we're going to put y. Once we do this, we now make y be the subject of the formula. As you remember, where this can rotate. Why should we rotate it? Because what you're finding is on the right side there. So it's when you rotate it the way it is without shifting anything. So just start with this one. You can write this one as a 3y plus 1 equals to x. We haven't changed anything here. We've just rotated it. And the idea behind this is what we're finding on the left side. Once we do this, we make y be the subject of formula. So we're going to add the additive in the positive 1, which is minus 1 on both sides. So here we're going to have 3y. If you add the additive in the positive 1, which is minus 1, here we're going to have a 0, and the other side we're going to have minus 1. So this will be 3y equals to x minus 1 here. Once that is done, we're going to divide both sides by 3. By 3, we cancel out the 3. We have y equals to x minus 1 over 3. We move on to the last step. Let y be replaced with f in place of x. So while there is y, we simply put the f of x. So say finally, therefore, the f in this function of x will equal to x minus 1 over 3. Once you do this, you have your answer. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my video so that each time the video is uploaded, you are notified. Thank you for watching and thank you for your time.